You won't believe your eyes once you've noticed what we've got on the inside. Toys our sizes come alive, all the same as your device. You won't need to fray, hugs are what we bring. I'll take you to the dig in this carnival factory. Puppies coming out to play.
We're on a lockdown close to overnight. Welcome to an isolation. Make way for desolation. We want to play. We have rat-a-tat-tatted with a friend or two. In a while or few, we wasted our time. Lampoon dancing in the dark, waiting for daylight. So let them know from outside. We're not all that party they've ever seen before. You got caught red-handed, no surprise. No place but forward motions. Rainbows of pure emotions. Makes fun of children, but I'm sure you're familiar with gay crash parties full of prepped up bobbies and a violent decor. Your street but sensitive decor makes use of our daily fight. Words of the corners will cave into your chest. There's no life on the screen, 'cause we're coming for you next.
You won't believe your eyes once you've noticed what we've got on the inside. Toys all sizes come alive, all the same as your device. You won't need to fray, hugs are what we bring. I'll take you to the dig in this carnival factory. Puppies coming out to play. You won't believe your eyes once you notice what we've got on the inside. Toys all sizes come alive, all the same as your device. You won't need to fray, hugs are what we bring. I'll take you to the dig in this carnival factory. Puppies coming out to play.
You ain't going home. You're a slave to the line.
In this carnival factory. Puppies coming out to play.
Hello, everyone. Chris, if you want to come into the radio room to hang, then you are more than welcome to. The mods can't get mad at me. I gave them a heads up that I was gonna do this like a little stinker. But yes, hello everyone. I know I'm a stinker, but what does that make you? And yes, hello everyone. This isn't DA Radio, but I'm working on some possible DA shirts, and I thought, might as well stream it. We are full of animation and Let's Plays, and the whole kit and caboodle. Art is part of that. Where's Orb Febby? I'm not making an Orb Febby shirt. But the first shirt design I am working on is of a Febby. And you know, you guys can still suggest background music. If you want. It's just not a DA radio where the music video's up and stuff. But you guys can still suggest background songs. Or otherwise, I'm just playing my personal DA playlist. Ooh, someone ooh-ooh-oohed. Oh, thank you, Trooper. Let's play this one. I can't do Febby eating a Happy Meal because then I would get, you know, we would get attacked by Ronald McDonald. But yeah, thank you for the other ooh ooh ooh. But yes, this first design is gonna be Febby in a little fake shirt pocket. I feel like that's a cute first shirt. But I have other ideas today. This one may be the only, like, fully rendered shirt that I'm gonna do on stream. The other ones are just concept designs, because Febby is a character that I am in full control of, so I can make stuff without having to get the okay from people. But the other stuff, you know, I have to get the okay from the rest of the team. Febby's my little power trip. When did you... I just was like, I want to do it today. Not everything has to have, like, a week's worth of planning. It was either going to be I was going to stream here working on these shirts, or I was just going to stream some art stuff on my channel, and I wanted to work on DA stuff today, so... Because this stuff is calming as I, bread. But, like, because yesterday I had a bit of a medical scare, so this is my recovering activity. Thank you, Namor, for the burp sound effect. Yes, we are going to be in MomoCon. If you are going to MomoCon, you should get the MomoCon app and say that you're scheduling to see us. Because that gives us an idea of who's going to be there. And how many people we're going to see. Hi, Chris. Let me make sure that you're audible to the chat.
Well, I'm sure they'll let you know.
How are you?
Forcing myself to be social.
Well, you're social with me.
I am. And we got a Febby boy.
Yes, it's Febby in a little shirt pocket. The hardest thing with drawing Febby is trying to make him not look like a hamster. He does have a bit of hamster-like qualities if you're not careful.
But like he's a bear the size of a hamster.
Yes. Most of the time he is.
For some reason the chat hasn't loaded yet on my YouTube screen.
That's weird, I can see it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I'll give it a refresh. I think you know is that I fixed it, but I was having a bizarre issue with Opera's browser when it came to specifically watching videos.
Yeah, it was basically anything that was like a video source just wouldn't play.
Locked up. Yeah, it's completely locked up. I mean, obviously YouTube was the one that suffered the most.
Mm-hmm.
Like you couldn't browse or anything. It would just lock up because be like, I sense videos, you know, and
read a book.
The solution was bizarre.
What was the solution?
I had to do a 100% clean install. Like I'm talking, I had to go into like local roaming and delete the profile folder for Opera, which had, you know, like all my extensions and bookmarks and all that. And then it worked, and then I tested a theory. It's like, what happens if I put the profile back in the way it was? And it started locking up again. It's like, okay, so there's something in my profile folder that's causing this. I would assume it's some kind of extension that maybe...
It sounds like an extension made your cookies rotten.
But the thing is,
Hi, Will.
I'm an extension of what, Will?
Yourself.
Eh,
Stop extending. Hello.
Stop it! It's not
Stop
funny!
it!
Stop it!
Gromit, stop extending me.
Hey!
Hello, Will.
Hello. How
Will's
y'all
here, now
doing?
the party can begin.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Can't wait for too many games this year, laughing face.
Nice.
Someone just
Nice.
said Sparks tipped and saying, "Can't wait for too many games." We can't wait for too many games. It's a good, good tradition.
I want to say,
Absolutely.
if any of you watching are going to MomoCon, which is next week,
That's fucking nuts to say.
Oh wow,
but,
yeah.
if you guys,
Time
if
has
you guys are going to
passed.
MomoCon, which, compared to Too Many Games, I'd argue is bigger.
Well,
For not, it's
really?
not just a. Shut up! It's not just a bigger venue. It's just we have more than at Too Many Games. Like we have more signings, we have more events.
More things.
Yeah, and most importantly, if you're going to MomoCon, be sure to download the MomoCon app. They basically just released it, and you can schedule. Like, be sure to put our events in your schedule. As of right now, over 140 people are scheduled to go to the concert, and that's just people who have the app.
That's crazy. You know what I'm excited for MomoCon?
What are you excited for?
I can't wait to see the Solitude panel. I think that's going to be so much fun
Yeah.
to see
Oh.
people test the game out live. It's going to be like
Let me actually.
they're going to be
Yeah, we've just finished wrapping up on a bunch of stuff for the game. So
Yep.
we're going to be beta testing very soon, and then we should have a public build for us to showcase.
I know.
So it'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I
me-
can't wait for someone to not get like the faction they want and then fall on the floor crying.
I'm resetting the app to see. So right now, our first autograph session, which is on Friday at 5:30, there are 44 people scheduled to go.
Jesus.
44 people will
Our
be in
hands are going to
line.
be broken. We're going to be like that one
Mhm.
picture of SpongeBob with the broken fingers when he tries to open up the jar of ketchup.
Yeah, I've been getting my motions back in for signing because this will be the first convention of any kind where I debut the new signature.
You retired a signature?
You spent days training for this.
I'm not signing as aficionados Chris anymore.
Ah.
Oh.
Because that's what I used to sign all the DAGames stuff, because like everyone knew me for that name. But I'm not phasing out. I mean, it's still my username, so yeah, it's not something I'm phasing out. But it's also the whole thing of my autograph took the longest
Well,
because
yeah, yes,
True, it
because you
did.
had
Yeah, I
a lot
remember.
of words.
yeah,
I
there's
remember.
there's a lot of letters in aficionados. So for the past year, especially since with the book coming out, I want to get my penmanship down for book signings and stuff. So I was like, it'd be fucking stupid to be doing a book signing and you sign it under your
Screen
your
name.
username. Yeah, so I was like, so I should have my name signature. And so I've been, practicing with my nice pens and permanent markers on some paper I have to get that thing down. I'm very happy with my new signature.
You know what I'm gonna do with your nice pens?
Eat them?
No, I'm gonna press down like with my full strength onto the paper
okay.
when I sign it. So your felt tip becomes a flat tip very fast.
I'll kiss it.
Lala says
You gotta do that
Chris
thing
gonna
where you
sign with a
like
slightly
kind of
chewed
try it and then you
crayon.
hold it up to a light and you just go, mwah, perfect, and then you send it to
The real
everybody.
question is, Lala, who chewed the crayon?
Of course I will. It's farm to table crayon chewing. Like
You you seem like the kind of person whose hands will just be completely covered in different colored inks. Like, that's-
most definitely. That's just my life when I'm painting. Like I'm
Because when I saw Christopher Sabat a couple days ago, when I finally saw him, his hands were he looked like he was picking through candy. He had so many different colors on his hands.
Oh, that's a regular average day of signing. That's what happens with my hands.
yeah. Especially if you're someone as notable as Christopher Sabat.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, because I just imagine I would be, my hands would just be
Okay.
dyed.
So right now, the DAGames live at MomoCon at the Omni International Main Panel.
The Omni.
It has 142 people scheduled.
That's crazy. You know what?
Now,
I'm gonna
if I'm
kill
not
139 of them.
If I am not mistaken, looking at the map here, the Omni main panel is like in a separate section, like from the.
No,
from
what it is that was the theater that the YouTuber live concert used to be in.
I thought that was the. No, that has a different name.
Oh.
That's the auditorium. It's just the
Thank you.
auditorium.
Yeah, it's like I have a photo of it. That auditorium. Well, also remember they don't use that building anymore.
I thought they used it
They have-
for Jonathan Young and Caleb's Tavern thing last year.
So from what?
If my memory serves correctly, that particular venue hasn't been, because MomoCon's gotten too big, so they can't use that particular venue anymore. But again, going by the map, it seems to be some kind of. I'm not. It's weird that we've been to MomoCon so many times, but I haven't like memorized what each
I feel like they change the
section is.
layout a little bit every year, so I just can't get attached to
they
it.
might. They might. You might be onto something.
I'm just like, no, I can't get attached, or else my heart will be broken.
So yes, 142, and that's only people who have the app. Like MomoCon gets thousands of attendees.
So I'm checking the map. There's a registration hall, which I would have believed is at the top of the area. And it looks like on the map you go to the right, and there's an arrow that says to the Omni in Sydney ballroom.
It's a ballroom.
So it's a kind of ballroom. They call it the band room. But obviously they
Makes
have to call it
sense.
band room because it's...
The point being, it's not that little panel room we had last year. Granted,
Yeah.
that's because that was that's been the best thing about me making sure this is the best MomoCon yet, is because we have a dedicated concert space, we have autograph signings instead of just a vendor table, and we even have on-location parking. Who's the best manager in the world?
Yo.
Me.
Me.
I was. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say. So we're performing in a ballroom.
Yep.
We're performing with balls in the room.
Sure are.
No.
Neo G Ascent member for 7
Strictly
months.
trousers event.
Surprise DA art stream. Surprise DA art stream.
Surprise DA art stream.
So yeah, back to the whole thing. So we have 44 people so far scheduled for the Friday autograph. 142 for the concert. I would surmise at the very least a minimum of 175 people for that concert.
I think it's going to be 100 million, and then we're going to find out. Oh no!
I think it's going to be just my family, and
it's
then
just family and friends.
Yeah.
Your mom is there, be like, woo!
The thing I'm most looking forward to is because the concert's at 11:30 a.m. on a Saturday, which to me is, if you're going to have an early concert, Saturday's probably your best day to do it. But it's also, because we have the autograph signing the day before, I'm curious about how many people are going to be wearing Xavier masks.
Yeah.
Like, just a sea of Xaviers.
Hang on.
I want people to bump into each other.
Well, they could see.
Being like, no, I want an I am Spartacus kind of thing to happen with a bunch of Xavier masks. I am Xavier. I'm Xavier. He's Xavier.
DAGames Q&A has 40 people scheduled.
I'm going to answer no questions.
The subject placement has 29 so far, so almost 30.
I'm going to answer no questions.
Sunday autograph signing has 20 scheduled.
I'm going to answer no autographs.
The point is, we have 60 people scheduled for autographs specifically. And that's just for the dedicated autograph signings. We'll obviously do things like after the concert stuff, which I'm pretty sure we're allowed to do. And
I mean, we did that before.
We did, absolutely. But But wow, just I think this is going to be the best MomoCon.
You know what I can't wait for?
I think we had
me?
more scheduled on the app last year, though, didn't we?
Well, yeah, but that was during the convention. This is pre-con.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's gonna. But that's the other thing is that you have to take in consideration two things. Not everyone has gotten the app because it's only just come out. Most people don't download it until they get to the convention for.
You right.
And that even still, there are people going who will never get the app and are still like hard set on. I'm here to see the DAGames concert.
Like
So,
me, I'm not getting
You
the
always.
app. I'm not letting
you
MomoCon
always-
track me.
You're always
Ah.
having to account for the silent.
They moved
know,
the
which-
YouTube Live back to the auditorium.
They did, yes. And there's a conflict of interest because YouTubers Live is at the same time as the Mystery Skulls concert.
Oh
So-
boy.
Oh, Mystery Skulls is gonna be at MomoCon?
I like to
Yes.
think of it as a kind of optimistic approach of being like, oh boy, 2 cakes, but then again,
Well, you can't really be in two places at once, so
Yeah, try
at
to
the
Says
very
you.
least, it opens with Charlie, so maybe I'll just go to see Mystery Skulls.
Chris, be nice.
What?
Charlie is a friend of DA.
Yes.
We do the Children of the Machine together. We whip and we nay nay.
Right now, at least as far as my schedule is, the only people I'm set on getting autographs from is I'm going to see Kellen Goff,
Yeah.
and I'm going to see Lizzie Freeman,
Yeah.
and that's it.
I'm gonna get an autograph from Will Ryan.
you
Yeah.
you work with him.
And then I'm gonna make Will Ryan put on a mustache, and then I'm gonna get an autograph from that Will Ryan.
Hello, I'm Real Ryan.
I'm other Will Ryan.
I'm Will Ryan's twin, Steve.
I and I'm the other DAGames, Daryl.
Willem and Reginald. I am Willem and Reginald. I put mustache
Of course, it would be Reginald. Reginald.
I poop my pants just twice as much, and I make it work. I make it count.
What's twice as much if you don't poop your pants? Like,
Yes.
as the source? That implies that you poop your pants, Will.
I am the reason why the pandemic had no bug paper. That is me.
You sound like a Russian Bernie Sanders.
I know.
I am asking you for the last
1%.
time.
Top 1%.
I need to poop.
Use the bug paper. Use the bug paper inward, not outward.
Do I need some lunch?
Well, you know.
Will poop pants count as a new Will? Of course he does. But he's just part of us. He's part of a family.
And here's the thing: that means that the autograph of the other Will is more valuable because he's rare.
No, see, like, it's it's like an army of Wills. It's like, look, we have a Will from every dimension. We have Prime Universe Will, which is our Will. Then we have Will from Earth 492. It's the same Will, but he's a brunette, and it's very off-putting. This Will only make songs about different ice cream flavors. And this Will, well, I don't know what's wrong with this Will. He hasn't said anything in like 3 hours, and he just keeps staring at a brick wall. See, I don't think that one's a Will. I think someone actually took a Chris from that universe, and they just really don't want to admit that they'd made a mistake.
Oh.
What? It would be a mistake if someone's task was to grab every Will from every dimension and they grab a Chris by accident.
Crazy stuff.
Crazy indeed.
I like the idea of alternate dimensions where things are just minutely different. Like the dimension where everything's the same, but people wear cowboy hats. Like everyone likes to think of like ultimate weird, full out different roles reversed alternate universes. No, I want the neighboring universe where everything is the same, but the color blue is called red, and the color red is called blue.
Discuss.
That would be a fucking mind-bending universe, in my opinion, to go into, and it's like...
When I, William Reginald, am in power, I will make it so. I will make it red and blue, with blue is red. And I will make gold, PP. It will.
Alternate universe where everything is the same, but liking anime is widely accepted.
There are 4 cubes on the floor. To vote for me, you must piss on the right one.
That's how you vote in William Brilliam's universe?
You piss on the cubes.
You piss on the cubes. Yeah, watch your aim.
They look like janky boxes of SFMs with error glitches.
The textures didn't load.
Yeah, the textures didn't load. Well, you must piss on the texture to make it.
And your new president is, and then they just piss on the box, and then it reveals the new president.
And the winner is. Wait.
I can't do it while you're watching. Turn off the camera. Turn off the camera!
Oh, I shall piss on the left one. Riddle me this.
See, I really want to go for the asparagus party, but the hydrated party has a very clear policy. But the poop party, maybe we need to go with the alternate this time, this term.
Why, of course.
Hello. My name is
My name is
Peter Poopington, and I'm running for
Peter
U.S. Senate.
Peter Poop. Hi, it's Peter Poop.
See, I wonder if there are people in the world who have the skill set for amazing things, but cannot go into those fields where they would get public attention because their name is so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, hey, like, you are just really good at public speaking. What's your name? Oh, my name? My name is, Garfield Golden Showers. And
You seem to be really good at public speaking, sir.
that's like a terrible Elvis. We had a booking at the escape room with someone's last name being Heck. Oh.
Oh, heck. That's great.
Hello, is there is there a Mr. Oh God in the room? Oh God, oh God. I'm here.
This is for the love of all that is holy. Could you stand up for me?
Hello. I'm here for my colonoscopy, yes.
Yeah, for my colonoscopy. Left for you.
Mr. Constipation? Here.
I'm trying to read a lot of these messages in a certain voice, and I'm seeing Atlas's now. I met a guy at my campus. His name is Groin. I win this discussion.
Oh, God. The thing is, I have never met most of the people in this chat, and I probably never will, so I get to imagine voices for them, and so many of them just turn into Smiling Friends characters.
We've been on that like brain rot from Smiling Friends a lot
I know,
lately.
and I have to admit, Will cooked us with onions and roasted carrots because so many of us were convinced that Weeble was in the last episode, and he's like,
Yeah,
I fucking knew
yeah.
it! It was Harry! It was Harry! I told you! I
It
told
was
you!
Happy Harry doing his best Mr. Weeble impression.
I know Weeble has been confirmed
I know
to.
my British people. I know my
Yeah.
British people, but it's the same way that a British person looks at an American, and sometimes their cadence sounds exactly the same as each other, but you guys can tell the difference.
That
Whether
is
it's because
true.
I'm British, I know all the different cadences for each of them, and I knew it. I knew it was Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's why I put out a post the other yesterday where I was like, has anyone ever had those actors or voices that for some reason they merge in your brain and you always confuse the two? Because I have quite a few where I'm like,
You want to know
oh,
the
is
fucked
this
up
person?
thing about it?
No, it's actually
You-
this
you-
person. I'm like,
You
what?
posted that while I was watching something with Adam Devine in it.
Yeah, well, because he sounds like the guy who plays Elfo, and so like when he does
He
to
does
me,
not.
he does to me.
First of all, Nat Faxon's voice is a higher pitch.
Oh well, but you know what,
What?
Baba Booey.
She's got you there. Like, honestly.
I can admit when I've been defeated.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking at the chat. Let's see. Let's see. Savannah, I think your voice sounds like God, how does Zach Hadel do their old man voice? Like, oh no, this can't be.
Oh, yes, hello, yes, hello.
This can't be.
No, this can't be.
My business will thrive.
I have a friend in high school whose last name is Little John. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
I'm never joking.
I never joke. Do you see me joking? I do think so.
And then there's Inu, you know. I still haven't seen the new Smiling Friends. Yes, I still haven't. That's why I do a little peanut cheek.
I know a guy with a last name being something bottom.
Oh.
Said Bendu.
I had a person I knew back in the day, like when I was in school, and their name was Rosie Allgood. And it was like, oh my god. It's like, can you get more like default sim skin name? I'm the good guy.
There was someone who I never met, and the only reason I knew he was a student at my high school is because for some reason he'd get called to the office a lot, and his name was Ben Dover.
Did he?
Did he?
I don't know. I never met the guy.
Probably once.
But we all laugh because we're like, you can't be fucking serious. We have a guy in the school named Ben Dover.
I mean, can you really judge Mr. Christel Laptop?
Oh, that was the worst when they would call me, and it was always for you're being picked up by a parent, usually for like a doctor's appointment or something, and they would never get my name right.
You think there was
that
someone
was so
who...
low.
You think there's someone who ever had like a name that phonetically sounds like Yo Mama? So it's like Yo Mama to the office, Yo Mama to the office. I'm never having kids. Mostly because mostly because I sit here and I'm like, man, I could do the funniest thing ever, but it also would be a speed run to get my kids to never talk to me again.
Wow.
Bend over, friend of Phil McCracken.
Look, we name our kids after the things we love. Mass Effect 2 Definitive Edition.
Facial stretcher.
I mean, I wanted to have a daughter, and I wanted to name her Aerith.
So you want her to get stabbed?
Wow, Chrissy.
What?
It's true. It's true. That's what happens. It is what happens.
It's just
You did that. You did that with the most Norm Macdonald-y delivery. Like, you want to get stabbed? Like,
No, I didn't know they were sick.
Matthew Perry's a genius. Was he good at math or something?
Oh, I heard.
Yeah.
The saddest thing recently.
You heard. Sad.
Oh, in a funny way. In a funny way. So.
Okay.
I'm not going to disclose who told me this.
Call them Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. So Mr. Beast and I were talking.
I wasn't even implying that, Jimmy.
Yeah, but it'd be funny. So Mr. Beast and I were talking because we were watching TV, and they were like, so I've been watching Bluey, and I'm like, okay, this is a great start. So what about it? They're like, we've watched like half the show, still can't get the rhythm of the intro right with the names being called out. And I'm like, Mr. Beast, this is a show for literal preschoolers. How are you not getting it right?
Can I take a stab at who this is?
No.
Well, I feel like I know who it is.
No.
I know who it is. Judging by this response, I know exactly who it is.
What's your guess?
Starts with an M and ends in an X.
Yes, you are correct.
I know! I fucking knew it!
I don't know what we're on about.
No, it's okay. But like the thing is that I was like, do you have trouble with the Friends claps too? And he's like, wait, hold on. It's like, and I'm like, How are you
Was that
so
the
bad at rhythm? You were in choir, Mr. Beast.
Oh. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I got it.
Yeah, I had to explain what the answer was.
Yeah, I didn't know. Now I know.
Now I know, and knowing is half the battle.
But it makes for perfect fucking sense, though. Like, most of your, like... So this is a weird, inhuman thing, involves this person. Your silence speaks volumes.
What? I'm inking Febby, okay? I am splitting my attention.
Excuses.
Look,
I'm gonna go get a pizza.
go get your pizza.
Oh, I got it. That's what I went to get.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I return.
give us a nice sound of your first pizza bite into the mic.
I want to tell you all.
There we go.
I want to tell you all
shut up,
the
Chris.
story. Oh.
Hey guys, so today you're going to enjoy drawing on stream. A little bit of banter here and there. And
A
me,
little bit of banter. Fuck you in particular.
and me, who's going to eat this pizza for the first time sonically.
And the fact that no one can see this but us.
There you go.
No, not in the ear. Not in the ear.
Well,
I did not.
I did.
You
And
did,
also, like, not in the ear, as opposed to where, Chris?
Away from the ear.
eye?
The eye? Yeah. Do you want Will to eat in your eye? You want to get little crumbs in your corneas?
I wouldn't. It's a Mexican hot chicken.
A little pepperoni in the pupil.
Will ruin my eyes.
Okay, I need to find it.
You just chew with blinking.
That's weird.
God, there was a fan fiction we read a long time ago. I don't remember anything that happened in this fanfic, but I remembered they described blinking in the most hilarious way. And I think it was like Sean and Christian in the story. And it said, like, Sean clapped his eyes at Christian aggressively. And we were like, what the fuck does clapping eyes mean? And then Christian had this moment of, like, putting his hands on his head and being like, oh my god, I think they mean blinking. I don't think this was the same fanfic as You Broke My Fuck Heart. Or it could be. I don't remember.
Got a long way to go before you become Tolkien, I'll just say that.
Does anyone actually want to become Tolkien? Like, that sounds
Oh
like
man, aspirations, dude. I'd love to build as dense a world as that. That'd be crazy.
dense?
Yeah. That's what it is. When you have so much stuff in it, that's called density.
Yeah. Just like you.
Do not call me dense. That is not a compliment.
There's so much of you.
Yeah, there's
That's
so
not
much.
what it means. At least not in this context.
What? We're creating
now I'm
the
making it this
context.
context. Now I'm making it this context.
Yeah.
There we go.
You
fuck
loser.
with life, you know?
Okay. The autistic urge to just order McDonald's.
Do you want to get a Happy Meal?
No, I'm a big boy, Chrissy. I eat unhappy meals.
Wow. I'm drawing a happy bear here and you talk like that? You should get a Happy Meal.
Why should I get a Happy Meal?
Because it comes with a toy.
Yeah, but it's also smaller portions because it's for an actual child.
Well, yes, but my counterpoint is you could be
I
a
don't know. I
little...
think the chat's saying otherwise. I think they're saying unhappy meals. Chris is lame. Won't even get a happy meal.
Yeah.
Happy Meals are less food.
But listen, but here, Chris, my counterpoint is you can be a boy who has a toy, and if someone touches your toy, you can kill them.
Ha ha ha, Oni plays. Ha ha ha.
I'm sorry that you're not cultured.
Bitch, I knew where it was from. That makes me cultured.
We'll do it for the toy, though, you know.
I wonder what toys are at McDonald's right now. Hey, Chad, go
let's
to
find out.
McDonald's for me.
I'm on the page
Buy
right
me-
now, you dumb.
No, chat, buy me McDonald's. In fact, don't buy me McDonald's. McDonald's is gross.
Ow.
I have opted for pizzas.
Pizzas are better, yes.
I've had pizza already, so.
Pizzas are better, yes.
Dude, yes. If they kept doing like Bionicles, yeah, I would totally get Happy Meals. I would totally
yeah,
get them.
Bionicles
Well, you're
would be
in
great.
luck.
If you said that there was Bionicles,
Oh. Actually, interesting. No, the Happy Meal right now is a collab between Sanrio and Yu-Gi-Oh!
wait, so is it like
Oh, I heard about
is it
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hello Kitty Yugi or something? Like,
Well, close. It's Hello Kitty and Dark. Like it's Hello Kitty dressed as Dark Magician. You have Cinema Roll as the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Bat Maru for the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Pom Pom Puddin as Exodia the Forbidden One.
these aren't
My
real
Melody.
names.
Yes, they are. These are all real. We went to the Sanrio shop.
These aren't
In
real
your
names.
opinion, what's your favorite song you've made? It's not released yet.
Yeah. In my opinion, Yo Mama.
Damn, why'd you have to leak it early?
Sorry, I'm
Also-
getting just really frustrated at these pods. And I took it out on Yo Mama.
Why does
Be
Armani
sure
first?
to use the hashtag AskDAGames so we can filter out your question better.
This is true, yeah.
So we could take out the stupid ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can still ask a stupid question. Like, we won't.
Well, there's no
Yep.
such thing as a dumb
Oh,
question.
we probably will have a
Yeah,
stupid
that's been my
answer.
philosophy. No such. The only stupid question is the one you didn't ask.
Now ask your dumb question.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll give you your dumb answer. Why does your mind exist? Because I said, hey, Will, this is really funny.
And I said, no, I
No.
really don't want to release this. This was just meant for you guys.
And then Chris was like,
Continue.
please. And then Will was like, no. And then Chris was like, please. And then Will was like, no. And then Chris was like, please. And then Will was
And then I
like,
went, oh, well, that's
okay.
that was different. I got to sign up for that.
The Inu says, why not KFC instead of Happy Meal? Because KFC, in my honest opinion, KFC is a group thing.
No.
Like, what do you mean no?
I've eaten a bucket on my lonesome.
You've eaten a
before.
whole bucket by yourself?
Yeah, one of my friends said,
You're-
Chrissy, order a bucket. And I was like, would it be funny? And they would be like, yeah, it was funny. And then I ate it and it was funny.
Okay, this is a fucked up question from Cheetah. Says, if we
What?
see water, shut up. If we see water but not air, can fish see air but not water? Huh.
Somebody write a story about that.
Savannah says, if there's anywhere in the world you'd go like to visit for a con, where would it be?
Australia.
Oh, Australia would be fun.
Is there a particular con in Australia?
I don't. There's usually a PAX Australia. I'd love to go to Australia because I've always wanted to go there. Everybody, like most people in our fandom, usually a lot of them are from either New Zealand or from Australia. You can tell because they're like 12 hours ahead getting the material and music. Hence why we released on YouTube a day earlier. But otherwise, like, yeah, they start, dude, you should come to Australia. And I'm like, are you kidding me? The weather looks so fucking awesome there, and all the sights and everything, it looks sick. So I'd love to go there.
I would love to go to Australia so I can go to our friend Dylan's house and stand outside his apartment and scare him. I want to talk to him.
Otherwise, I almost went to Canada, and I would love to actually try
That's
it.
true. We did almost go to Canada.
Yeah. It's your fault, Canada.
Probably.
You know what you did.
Any there's quite a few, but any convention in New York because I always wanted to see New York. So
I want to go to Spain. I don't know if there's a convention in Spain, but I want to go to Spain.
I mean, I'm going on a vacation in October. I'm leaving the country, but it's not for a convention. It's just for me.
Yeah, and then we'll never see you again.
No, you will. I'm just gonna be gone for 2 weeks.
And then you'll come back and you'll be like, I am a different ascended person. And there's a heavenly choir behind you.
I'll just be like, that was nice. I needed that.
Yes, because I needed a break from all of you.
Pretty much. Oh my god, there's a lot of Ask DA games I'm gonna try and sort through. Ramble says, big fan. Can I ask, what's the deal with airline food? I wouldn't know. I've never had any.
What's up with the actually? Depending on the airline. So,
Yeah.
I think it's Ryanair. Ryanair usually goes to like the European islands, like Spain and Greece.
Yeah.
Their food is awful, but British Airways food surprisingly is really good. They've
I like
amped
British
it up a bit.
Airways food. That one's good.
I guess when I ask what's the deal with airline food, I guess like the question I'd ask is why is it always so like polarizing and very different from each other? The standards, dudes. Anyway, that's my like 30-year-old rant.
Lufthansa has some pretty shitty food. Let me tell you, I have gotten so sick from airline food before, like on specifically like Swiss Airlines, because I don't know what they put in it, but man, does it give your tummy the rumblies. Also, they give you a sandwich before you land, and that is the worst tasting bread. I thought the whole thing with Europe is that they have good bread, that like it was built on a grain of lies.
It was built on a pack of lies.
Let's see.
Hi, Callie.
Who?
Callie
Hi,
May.
Oh.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you rather? Okay, ask DAGames. This is important. Just shut up. Diomov says, would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games unlimited games but no games?
I'll go back to the what was it? I swear I answered this in a video.
Yes, this was your guys'
That's your answer.
question.
I'm not going through this.
It's a question made up by Jay Schlatt, and it deliberately makes no sense.
Yeah. Let's see.
Anyways, we skipped quite a few, so let me get back to where I
ask
was.
DAGames. If poison expires, does it get more poisonous or less poisonous? That's a great question.
I think it gets more poisonous because like it still keeps the poison intact, but then you know, like
I saw a cleaning spray that proudly proclaimed that it kills COVID-19. I'm just like, are you sure about that?
Where are we hiding this? Like, you know, I see. Hey, chat. I want more questions like that one that I just read. Stop it. Don't ask us questions about our creative process or aspirations. Ask us questions about just things you could quickly Google. No, don't. Ask us questions about our creative process. We're very creative people.
Example.
But I just like the idea of someone being like, ask DAGames. Should I be concerned if my foot's been asleep for over 4 hours?
Yes, you probably should.
Not
Ellie
concerned
Tree,
enough
it
to go to
says-
hospital, but definitely take your time standing up.
Okay, here's one. Iris asks, and I'm going to interpret some missing words. Why does Mr. Dirty Balls exist? I guess.
Just see. I was gonna say, what dirty balls exist? I don't know. You can probably find somebody else's. But if you meant why does it exist, then here's another thing. I don't know. It just fucking did. Like I came right after "Are You Proud of Me Now?" So I did that song, and then immediately I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a shit post, and I'd make that the theme for most of last year because right after Heart of an Artist Resurrection was released, I also right after made I Just Took a Shit.
Yes.
So making like things that I actually care about versus things I put very little energy into. So I try to make that the theme, and Mr. Dirty Balls was made out of an accident when I was just doing a Mr. Clean remix, and I accidentally made it say Mr. Dirty Balls, and I'm like, well, that's the theme. Here we go. That's it.
Let's see. Regular Insanity asks, ask DAGames, if you got to pick a song to be able to play as a 30-foot sphere of audio around you, what would you pick? And I guess this extends past just songs you've made. This could be any song in general.
Ooh.
Be your theme
Savior
music,
Band.
basically.
Savior by Any Given Day, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's such galactic. Like that's metal as hell. But like I've always loved metal and galaxies put together, and I think of a sphere inside of like a galactic space. I'm like, oh, that's fucking cool.
What about you, Chris?
Huh?
Okay, don't pull a Lizzie on me, man. If you were able to make like a 30-foot like sphere around you, and you could play any song in that sphere that, you know, people in that 30-foot radius would hear, what would it be?
Hmm.
And it could be any song.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Huh.
That's a good song.
There's so many good songs to choose from, though. That's the problem.
Riding on the bus, riding on the bus.
You
I would not
No.
pick that. What I would do is that I would get one of those, 30 hours of silence, but occasionally there's a metal pipe that falls down. And then I would go to crowded areas and wait.
You're an agent of chaos.
I almost want someone to just animate that. I'm just like, I would
You're
go
fucking Eris, god of chaos.
Oh, wait.
But can you just imagine, like, you're at, like, I don't know, a combination
yeah,
of
I
Taco
can.
Bell, KFC, and you're just eating, and then suddenly... and everyone's like, the fuck was that? Okay. Oh, God. Let's see. Oh, okay, here's a good origin story. What's the true origin of the Diamond Armada name? While Chris is figuring out what song to play in his sphere.
Oh man, I used to be like a really corny kid. I used to like play RuneScape and everything. I'd name my character like Dragonoth, and I had like a MySpace page a long while ago. I used to be like, this epic stuff, yeah. And I remember being in school and I was drawing stuff in my books. And in history, we were learning about the Spanish Armada, so I drew a bunch of boats. And then in geography, we were learning about different types of rocks, and they handed over a diamond, and so I drew a diamond. Notably, I was watching Sonic at the time, and Crash Bandicoot, so I saw them as like more crystals than anything.
Crystal
But,
Armada, CA games.
Yeah. Oh my god! Imagine CA.
It's
CA
just
games is already.
that would just be Californian games.
CA games is already taken though, anyway, because that's the guys who made the Total Warhammer games.
Oh.
Which is quite crazy.
Wow.
But I came home and my mom told me to clean my room, so I went upstairs and I threw my bag on the bed, and the two books would fall by one another. I looked at the books because I was looking for an animation name. I was looking for something that I would put on my MySpace or whatever, and I just went, Spanish Diamond? No, that doesn't seem right. And then Diamond Armada kind of just came to be, and that has been me since very young. That's the origin story of it.
That's a great origin story. I like that. Let's see. Also, thank you, Ian10_0 for gifting a membership.
Cheers.
Blinky Talk says, Ask DAGames, my goldfish refuses to go on a walk. What do I do?
Flush it. No,
the lack of hesitancy is what got me.
I was reading that for a bit, and I'm like, I got something.
I'm waiting. Ooh.
No, I don't know. Okay, you ask it politely.
I don't know. Put like you know what? Put the bowl on a skateboard and push.
What if it's not doing what you set out? Well, then that's your mistake for buying it, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
you're
why
expecting
did...
it to walk.
Oh God. Let's see. Okay, Ask DAGames. Okay. Serious question this time. Out of all the characters across Iris and WRO that have officially released designs, which one has your favorite design?
Oh, was this like the logos?
Basically in the world of Iris and Pandorium, characters that have had their designs come out. So, Abram, the Rotom siblings, Madden, Goliath, all that. Which one's your favorite design?
Cross usually between three. It's Goliath is my favorite one. Then it'd be Xavier. I would say Xavier's also up there, and then one of the siblings. I like Madden. It's hard because they're all my babies, but if I had to pick off the top of my head, Balvadיר is up there as well.
Oh,
so,
Balvadier's. I love Balvadier's design. It is weird to think of you saying like they're all my babies, and then I have to think that Madden exists, and I'm like,
yeah, I know there are ones you hate, so it's
fucking
okay,
bloody grandpa. is baby. Like, but I think my favorites of the designs, I think, like, I love McLaren. McLaren is one of my favorites, and I really like Goliath. I think I always like Goliath because skeleton cool, but I do also love the fan art people make of him with the 2 machine guns saying "What the hell is a kilometer?" kind of thing, and I'm like,
my God, yeah,
now this is what sold me. But
yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm going to be on like a bias because Goliath is like, there's a lot more attachment to him.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I'm always gonna have a big bias. But no, Xavier's up there too. Probably again because I've got to work with him so much. So I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah. A lot of people love Heather's design. Heather is a really good design.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Goliath throne with new blah blah blah. I love Goliath and the big ass beetle. Beetle? Is there a beetle?
No.
Like the bug?
There's no beetle. There's no beetle now.
Huh. I mean, I know Moffa Hive.
Yeah, that's far from any insect.
Yeah,
That's an eldritch abomination.
Let's see. My favorites have to be Abram, Tyrant, Xavier, and Belvedere. All really good. I also just love I also just love Belvedere because of his voice. He has like one of my favorite voices out of the siblings.
Gianni killed it.
It's
Absolutely.
Gianni, you know, like I can't hate Gianni. I was watching Solid JJ last night while I was like relaxing, and I was like just having him autoplay, and there was one with Flash and Reverse Flash. I was like, why does Reverse Flash sound so familiar? And I look in the description, it's Gianni, and I'm like, hey, get out of here.
There he is.
I wait, you know, whenever you see your friends pop up in places, like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Let's see. Chris, have you picked your Sphere song yet, boy?
The Godzilla theme by Akira Ifukube.
Would that include the scream?
Honestly,
Sure, why not?
honestly, in like an atmosphere, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
And I'm bringing a fully subtitled copy of Godzilla -1 to the Airbnb for us to watch.
Lovely.
Hey, we're gonna watch kaiju stuff.
Kaiju.
There's only 2 rules. There must be food.
Absolutely.
And no riffing, because this is not one of the silly suit ones.
Well,
no, okay.
Yeah, no
That's
I mean,
fine.
no riffing. It's -1.
I'll probably be so tired I couldn't think up of anything anyway, so I'll want to veg.
You know, if someone violently rips ass during the movie, that doesn't count as riffing.
I'll pause the movie so we can bask in
Yo,
laugh at the
somebody
situation.
pause the movie. Everybody has to stare at them.
Okay, who farted?
Just stare at them, and we'll let them descend into madness. Like, what? What? You know?
It's like the Who
It's a normal bodily function.
It's like the Who broke it audio, where it's like, okay, who ripped it? It was me. We were getting a little too chummy.
Who
around
ripped
here.
ass in the halls?
Who ripped ass in the living room?
Everything.
Yeah. I am especially triggered by the idea of people like laughing or like riffing -1 because when my brother's partner, they both went to see the movie, which was my brother's second time seeing it, but they went to see it, and she came back and she talked about how in one of the most heart-wrenching scenes in the movie, some fucking like Zoomer bitch next to them was laughing.
Oh,
like
really?
at the scene, like, and they said prior to this they were constantly on their phone.
Why go to
Yeah,
a movie
well,
why pay the money of a movie ticket and then be on your phone is my question.
Because the pandemic dwindled people's minds to such a degree they forgot how to be fucking polite.
My thing isn't even politeness. I'm just kind of like, look, we all have money things going on in this world. Why spend like $20 on a movie ticket and then you don't watch the movie? I feel like feel like this is a weird thing to do. It's like, I could use this $20 to buy V-Bucks, you know?
Mama gave you her iPad. You were only 2.
No, I was 22. Thank you very much.
Shut the fuck up.
It's my stream! I invited you on here.
Point. I'm making a point of
We're
why
drawing
at this
little
situation.
space bears. We don't need to make social commentary. If people want social commentary, they could go
You're
look
the
at...
one that proposed, like, why pay money if you...
If you want social commentary, I don't know, read Mercy's Garden. I don't know.
What? Oh shit! I need to write it. Oh god.
You just hear...
Shit. Notes. Okay, that one dies. That one dies. That one dies. Everyone dies. Okay,
They're all dead.
They're all dead. Go to bed.
I wanna make. So I went to sort of rekindle my head of like, well, what song would I play in a sphere? I literally went to YouTube Music and clicked on the 2023 recap. And I'm like, what did I listen to a lot in 2023? So according to this, my number 1 song was Chi-Chi and Psycho Riot's cover of Getcha.
Uh-huh. Wasn't your
Yeah.
rap just full of Chi-Chi?
Shut up.
What? She's
When
a
are we-
friend.
I know.
When are we watching? When are we watching -1? When at the B&B?
Yes, I mean that'll be decided once we get there. Of like,
we don't
all right, what are
we don't need to pencil it in on the itinerary.
Yeah, like look, I did the extra work to subtitle this. I bought it. I bought this thing from Japan, ripped it, and downloaded some fan subtitles that I then completely fixed because they were full of typos and some translation errors. And I also made it ADHD friendly by giving it yellow text instead of white text.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you made it ADHD friendly by putting like Subway Surfers in the corner or something.
Fuck you. I would never.
I would.
You're...
What? What did I do? I have thought, look, man, I have thought as an idea for an April Fool's video, like next year, to just re-upload the pinball movie, but put Subway Surfers gameplay under it.
Oh my god.
And I would just title, I would just title it Pinball the Movie Epic Edition.
Okay, but what bothers me about that is you'd be putting gameplay footage under gameplay footage.
Yes, the joke is layered.
I hate society right now because
I love society because it gives me good humor, good content.
It's got to be like gamer fail compilations underneath like the game, but it's like every time you fall over or every time you die or something. Like it's only though.
So
it makes it so much
fails.
harder to watch because you're just like, oh my god, they keep failing.
Oh, it needs to be those like unsatisfying compilations where it's just like they
Right?
keep doing things fucking wrong and you want to scream at them.
Right?
Let's see. Chrissy, that is evil. Do it. Look, I have a lot of evil ideas. And for
Family
that,
Guy it is.
and for that, I blame Will, because the baldy things that we did during the last radio gave me a taste for trolling.
Oh, right, yeah.
And maybe it'd be like, I want
Yeah,
more.
the whole point was like we're trying to take that song out of existence. So like anybody who tries to ask for the legitimate one, they'll get something very different. And it's just the song, but there's an extra joke in there because we're never giving you the actual thing because we want it to die. So, I thought it was funny.
Look, if you're gonna watch it, watch the video yourself so you can give us the view.
Yeah, there's like 1,000 different versions now, I guess. So go pick your poison, I guess.
There you go. Let's see those annoying mobile ads. Oh yeah, you mean like those mobile game ads that are nothing like the game, and it's always they always fail at the game, and I'm like, please do it right once. I will download your app if you do it right once. I will then proceed to uninstall the app right afterwards. But I just need to know the happy ending.
It's every game that has been a sponsorship for something. So you got League Shadow Legends. Oh, sorry, Raid Shadow Legends, not League.
I like
what would you
I like League Shadow
My
Legends.
League Shadow Legends, that'd be fucking funny. Smite's there too. And then just to throw it in, just Angry Birds. And-
Hi guys, welcome to 2009.
It's gotta be in 280p.
Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus
No,
is my
he
friend.
is not.
No, I get that song occasionally stuck in my head, like, but only that part of.
I gotta be honest with you.
Jesus
I
is a
don't.
friend of mine.
Was that a Garten reference? I gotta be honest with you. I haven't followed it since the second one. I have not been a part of the Streisand effect, I'm afraid.
You know, we've been doing things like drinking water and touching grass.
Why did they delete the old Angry Birds games? I believe I read it was like there was a lot of pressure on the developer, and he really didn't want it to kind of like he couldn't handle it, so he deleted it.
I mean, I know that's why they deleted Flappy Bird.
Oh, that's probably what I'm mistaking it with. Flappy Bird.
Yeah, the guy was just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. No more Flappy Bird.
And
The
the
look
sad
of
thing
78
is,
is a thing in the new
making it
Batman
lost
game.
media makes it more valuable.
Yeah, there's still people selling iPhones with
Can't
Flappy
take it
Bird on it.
seriously. You can't take Batman seriously. Lick of 78. Are you fucking mad?
I mean, like,
Whatever floats their boat, guys. You guys, if you have fun with it, you have fun with it. That's
the newest
don't
clip
let
I've
anybody take that away from you. Honestly,
Yeah,
just lick of fucking 78.
the only clip I've seen of like Ban in recent memory is when you're in the car with like the orange one-eyed thing, and he just calls you like terrible things, and I'm like, what is this game about? Why are we in Breaking Bad? Because you're in like the desert from Breaking Bad. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know if I want to. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend.
I don't know what gumboots is.
What's a gumboot?
I've ever ran into gumboots.
I don't know what a gumboot is, so I'm gonna say no. I think.
Do they mean gumshoe?
What, like from Phoenix Wright?
From Phoenix Wright.
Well, gumshoe is a slang term for a detective.
Well, yes, I know that.
Phoenix.
Well,
kind
your
of
first
almost
answer
there.
was, oh, character from fictional thing. Like,
From the critically acclaimed game, Phoenix almost there.
exactly.
Yeah, from hit game. He made fun of me.
Oh,
I love Gumshoe though. I do love.
He's
Phoenix
great.
Wright.
He made fun of me.
He made fun of me. Right. Shut up.
I thought it was because the developers wanted users to play the new games they made, so they removed the old ones. Oh, is this Angry Birds? You know what?
I kind of get
Marketing
it.
strategy. I think it worked. Like, we could say it sucks and all of that. Like, it's not a good practice, but like, I mean, come on, it worked.
Ethics aside, you know.
You don't have to make something work as a unison, but you did. There you go.
Okay. Add a little.
You know what I like about Gianni?
What do you like about
Yeah.
Gianni? His face?
Excellent.
I'm glad that my desktop noise is very, very high up, so everyone got a nice earful of that.
Good. Everyone should go.
I wonder
follow
what that
Gianni
recording.
Mastroianni.
I wonder what that recording session was like when he was recording that shitting noise. You know, when he.
AirPod users, I'm sorry.
Oh, he was. I know he wasn't recording the shitting, but he was definitely recording.
I
his-
know. I just wonder, like, you know, I want to know, was that a one take wonder kind of thing?
I would love to know.
Sean's
But
weakness.
That is Sean's weakness. It's just violent
Food's
shitting.
here.
No.
What do you mean no? I'm eating, bitch.
What? You didn't have to call me a bitch. Jesus Christ! I'm just sitting here drawing a bear, and you're attacking me.
do this to our
He
family?
made fun of me.
This is the worst Thanksgiving ever.
I hate you.
One of my favorite things is when there's like a debate or an argument in a call. I just always say, "This is the worst Thanksgiving ever."
This is the worst Thanksgiving ever. Get out of our house.
What are you do? We don't know
Chris,
who
you
you
must
are.
be kind, said Callie Mae.
Yeah, or else.
Nice.
Or else.
You ruined Christmas. You
shit in my stocking.
That what was it? You ruined Christmas. What was it from?
Cuphead.
Fight.
Oh, Stick
No,
Fight.
Fight.
No, play's gone wrong. The Peter Pan one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You stick together. You're ruining Christmas.
I don't know if you saw the second season of Goes Wrong show, but the fucking retelling of the birth of Jesus Christ. And then the fact the set just crushes like one of the cast members. And then the guy, and then the big dude like has like all the, I am the angel Gabriel, and then all the fireworks on his back goes off. Oh my god, I was
Oh boy.
dying laughing watching that.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a placebo or something, but
Okay.
sesame seed buns just taste better than regular buns.
I mean, I don't know if sesame. Maybe there's just a more toasty taste. I don't know. To me, I don't find too much difference in flavor with that. What?
How about the flavor?
Oh, the flavor. Okay.
Yeah, because I know where you picked that up from.
Where did I pick it up from, Christopher?
Corn.
What's a place you wouldn't want to travel to? Pluto.
Yeah, that'd be cold.
I think it's a smart move there.
I think I wouldn't want to travel to like those islands where people keep being hell-bent on going to, even though the populations of those islands, like the natives there, do not want people coming in. Oh,
Yeah,
or whatever the island was where Amelia Earhart got eaten by coconut crabs. I don't trust those crabs.
Yeah, no.
Is that what happened?
Crabs sort of pack it in, because I was thinking of going there, but now, those crabs
Yeah.
are changing my fucking mind.
DAGames does not support crabs.
Hey, there's only some, not everyone.
Yeah, but the coconut crabs,
If there's any way that you guys go to Houston for a concert, if you guys can't say anything, that is fine. Oh, you're asking if we're going to one? Nah, we don't have any plans for Houston. We'd love to, and we're gauging stuff, because, I am hoping that eventually we might be able to do, our own tours instead of, relying on conventions. And right now, our highest demographic in America is in Chicago. So we were hoping to actually maybe try something there, gauge it out, and see what other countries in America, states in America, whatever country you are in America. But surely maybe Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that just keep pinging us. We'll put it down on a list to see how many people wanted us in the state, and then when you went, and then when you went, and you do so much, you can do anything.
Yeah.
Great job. We'll have some more pizza.
Mhm. Thanks, thank you. I have run out. Don't.
Well, time to get Odin.
Time for bed. We're featured on a song for Nate. So what collab, doesn't have to be a song, would you want him for? It'd probably be an original.
Yeah.
It's because I don't really do game stuff anymore. I write the original stuff, and then the crew will decide what game it goes for. Because that's the strategy of Open Infinitum. So it would have to be something original first, and I'll find the vibe because Nate's a really good friend. So yeah, I'd love to see that.
Nate
But
is a
there's so many
friend
other
of
people.
mine. Nate is
Any
my
friend is my friend.
friend.
If you do start touring, would you still be at conventions? Probably, yeah. I don't imagine us quitting cons. If they want us to go, then we'll work around our tours. So
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll go.
I mean, also, like, big thing to people, if you want us to go to a convention that's, like, near where you live, tell the conventions you want DA. Like, that is how tell them, like, hey, Con Bravo C2E2 Omega Lol Con, Omegaverse Con, I want the funny YouTube people known as DA there. And then they'll contact us, and then we'll contact them, and then we'll kiss a little, and then we'll go.
Ask DAGames. What's 1 + 1? It's a myth. It was made by the Scottish when they were trying to fabricate the existence of the Loch Ness monster.
See, they say crazy shit all the time.
Crazy shit all the yeah, exactly. Yeah,
See?
with the baggy cardigans and the bagpipes, bags and everything, bags of sheep.
Bags of sheep. I know what you mean, but it's still just.
That is the bagpipe. If we believe hard enough.
If we believe hard enough, then yes, the bagpipe can be the bagpipe you want to see in the world.
Chef's kiss? They
Yeah.
really?
Kiss, kiss.
I don't know. Maybe like after every day.
You're
like great job, sport. Thanks, George.
Yeah, like here's the thing. I don't even think it needs to be like full like. Blah, blah. I think it just it's like in Smiling Friends, just a little gentle peck, like
a 1-frame kiss on the cheek. Yeah.
Yes, it needs to be a little Pim kiss, the most special kind. Just Thanks, Mr. Bird. I like picking up twigs. I love Pim.
Ew.
Pim's my favorite. And Glep.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas, everyone! I've had to try to explain, like, what Smiling Friends is to people who haven't watched it yet, and I realize how insurmountable of a task that is.
Is there a possibility to make designs for, like, sweatpants or leggings?
What?
Sweatpants or leggings. Oh yeah, is there a possibility to make designs? Yeah. I mean, Fourth Wall does sell those.
I mean, I can imagine like a pair of like, hold on, there we go. Like a pair of like, like joggers or something that has like the symbols on the side. Kind of like a similar design to the minimalist Iris bag, but just like as a line down the side. I think that would look cool.
Yeah.
I could see it. I mean, I would wish that we could make a pair of pants like those ones that say juicy on the butt, but instead they say like burn your balls or something. And
yeah,
then,
hear me out. Mr. Dirty Balls underwear says regular insanity.
Oh, okay. Only if you have Mr. Dirty Balls' face on the front of the underwear.
Yeah, potentially. I don't put a lot of stock into the thought of this.
And they can only be pink, just like Mr. Dirty Balls' underwear.
You're the person who made the Hella Neighbor song. Yes, we're the people who made the Cuphead, the Bendy, the FNAF, the Among Us, the Dead Space, and the other songs. Yeah.
The Choo Choo Charles and the Beep Beep Bobby.
The Choo Charles and the Flash Drive and the Strives, the Ban Ban. I'm getting my names wrong. And the Minecraft.
And the Hobbits.
And the Hobbit, they're taking the Hobbits to Isengard.
They're taking the Hobbits to Isengard.
They are. You gotta follow them.
Yeah. To infinity and beyond.
SSD. Flash drive SSD like sweatpants, where they have the logos down the. Yeah.
I could see like that. I could see like that SSD pattern, and then like it be like a rainbow print. I think that would look really nice, especially on like a dark colored sweatpant.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I could see that. You know, I asked this question on Twitter, and I'll ask it here. If DAGames had like a G Fuel Gamer Sups flavor, what would it be and what would its name be?
Blue was already taken.
Just the
Blue's
name
best.
Blue.
I'd have something pink. It would be like, very. I'd probably make a Vegala one. So kind of like a. You ever seen those Tango Ice Blasts? Those things as where they have like the blue and pinkish red.
Yes.
I'd have something like that, like a mixture of that.
Ooh. I would.
Very Vegalian color, but also a very Febby kind of color. Like I am looking at Febby right now. I'm thinking that would be the color for sure.
I mean, he's a very when people play like the theme song, you like the Into the Beyond and stuff. I'm like, he just kind of. I really want someone to make a shit post of that like visualizer, and Febby's face is just slowly fading into the background. Just
We got something strange in the chat saying "Blue was already taken" is a great name for a drink, and I think he might be honest.
Blue was taken. That's good. I like that. I mean, nothing will beat the flavor and name idea I've had, which is called Touching Grass, and it's lime flavored, and it's like it looks like it looks like bright green when you mix it into water.
Touch grass flavor. That'd be funny.
Oh god. Let's see. Pink purple flavor, then it just has no name. Why would it have no name?
Because I see where you're going. Leave it up to the imagination. Is it? Is that where we're going at? It's not a good sales pitch, I'm afraid. People don't use their imagination.
I mean, make the label look like one of those "Hello, my name is" stickers, and then people can write their own flavor name on
My
it.
name is. Slim Shady.
Well, I mean, okay, Chris. What do you think a good DAGames G Fuel flavor would be, and its name?
What's available?
You can do whatever you want. They have like 7 different flavors that have the base of cherry. So don't. It's not a matter of availability. It's just it's a hypothetical.
I think it would be grape flavor.
Okay.
And we would call it
Hey, wait.
Shut the fuck.
No, we got a donation. That's why I heard ooh. Thank you, Trooper.
I thought you were mocking me.
No, that's just a donation sound.
He made fun of me.
Yes, anyway, so what would we call it? I mean, I think the best option would be to have different flavors, each one being a different flash drive.
Star juice?
Well, I was gonna say gold, blue, and and they would all be flavored like blueberry and. What do people usually make yellow? Banana?
Ew, like citrus.
Citrus.
I
have. That's what it is. DAGames is a citrus because of the monster.
I think we my DA flavor thing would be a knockout flavor.
Oh.
Like strawberry punch, maybe?
Yes, it would be a fruit punch because it's a mixture of all of our personalities.
We're all fruity.
Yeah, we're all a bit fruity. And like the artwork on the label would be all 4 of us, and we're all holding a different fruit that's part of the fruit punch.
Yeah.
Knockout punch! I'm a fucking genius!
Yeah, there we go. That's it. Just pencil it in. There we go. That's our pitch.
And then we give Chris like just giant anime knockers on the cover.
Why?
Because I said GamerSups, and GamerSups has a lot of big anime boobs.
Random question for Will, because I got curious. Is the eye on the cover art of Harvey Nar's Resurrection actually a photo of your eye or a stock image? That is indeed my eye. That is my face. I basically went into OBS and I just zoomed in, and then I took a snapshot, and that is my eye.
Yeah, it is. It makes me think of back in the day when you had Mr. Earth.
Oh God, Mr. Earth. Yeah,
hey,
I remember.
Chad, do you want to know a bit of like friend lore? So, we would be in like this may have been back in like Skype days at this point.
Oh my God, yeah.
But we Will usually for a while had like virtual cam as his main camera, so he had quite a few different scenes, and he had one that he would just pull out sometimes called Mr. Earth, and it was just a picture of the Earth, and he would take annoying orange salad, two camera sources for his eyes and one for his mouth, and usually the joke would just be he would be like ha ha oh, and look really really sad.
Yeah, when being asked the question, and I always look like I'm about to get like super into the question, and then I just respond with something like Cornishly wholesome and a bit weird, and then just giggle at the end, and then go right back to being sad because the world is my body, me being the Earth, is being ruined. So every time somebody digs a hole somewhere, then I'll cry for the hole.
It's like, hey, Mr. Earth, how do you feel about the new oil pipeline?
As long as it's in my eyes.
It's still funny. It's just the.
Oh yeah, the public service announcement I did of when I was Neil Patrick Harris. I think it was like 2015 or 2016. I can't remember. It was the same formula, except instead of the planet Earth, it was Neil Patrick Harris, and I just made him go and like that, and then yeah.
I'm Neil Patrick Harris, and I approve this message. Never mind, I hate you. Fuck you.
Never mind, I hate you. Fuck you.
I have to wonder where Michael Cusack got the idea for the Mr. Frog voice. I wonder if that was from like one of his animations, and he's just like, you know what would be funny?
Hello, but I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry. He was attacking me. Hello. No, he wasn't, Mr. Frog.
Yeah.
I love the live action guy in that episode. Just everyone gets $12 million. What? No, that would ruin the economy. What are you doing? Okay, no, everyone has to give all the money back.
Yeah.
Just shitting himself.
On the TV, it doesn't matter what channel.
Question for Will. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! The one that lives on Drury Lane?
Drury
Lane.
He's a fucking asshole! That's what he is!
He took my wife!
He fucked my... Did you... Speaking of fucking wives, did you hear...
He broke my fuck heart.
Did you hear that they're phasing out animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese's? So we picked...
Well, I should have known.
I mean, yes, it was a time coming, but it was... Man, we picked the perfect time to go, so there will always be footage of you pointing to the Chuck E. animatronic being like, he fucked my wife.
Yeah, the animatronic that didn't do a goddamn thing.
Yeah, man.
Which kind of defeats the purpose of animatronic.
I also... That Chuck E. Cheese was like... No offense to Chuck E. Cheese in nondescript location, Philadelphia, was one of the saddest fucking Chuck E. Cheeses I've ever seen in my life. Because it didn't have a ball pit, which is like, that is like half the appeal of a Chuck E. Cheese is to go into the ball pit and piss. Like, you know, like you took away an experience from the kiddies. The biggest highlight of that was the fucking fidget spinner game. Because I like that. That's a GIF on Twitter. You can have now.
It was very sassy towards us.
It was.
Charles Entertainment Cheese is falling off.
I do love the amount of GIFs people have made from the Chuck E. Cheese video.
Me too.
So many of them are. I mean, my favorite one is Will shouting "Yes!" out the window. What people didn't see was us dying in the car for like a good 2 minutes after Will did that.
Yeah.
Oh god. I mean, oh god. Pulling back the camera of that video. That video was so. What part of the most entertaining part was just driving to the damn place, because the universe decided, hey, you know what we need right now? Torrential downpours. So we were like driving there, and like Enu's driving us, and it just starts raining harder and harder, and we're like, what the fuck? Charles doesn't want us to be there.
It was very irritating.
I think one of the funniest bits for me though was, I don't know if we got it recorded, but it was me and Chris were at the soda fountain. And he was like, I'm gonna get myself some Mountain Dew or something, and he just presses it, and you just hear
Oh no, it's in the video.
Okay. Yeah, because there was like no syrup in like the soda fountain, so it was just seltzer water.
When
And
that
were
happened, what happened was when that happened, I said, well, we have to get a shot of that to sort of really emphasize this is a pathetic Chuck E. Cheese we're at. So I went back and I pulled out the camera and did the whole like POV shot of me putting the cup in there, and you just hear the like everything. And then there's like a beat, and I just say, I'm sure it's okay.
I love that bit. It's just it was just a thing of like, there was also, let me tell you guys, there were like 3 different birthday parties happening over the course of us being at that Chuck E. Cheese. So that means like we were there for the content. It didn't matter if like the food was sucky and shit, which it was. I got such rumblies in my tumblies after that pizza. But like there some kid just had their birthday party there. I would be upset.
To be expected.
I mean, no, it's not the thing of expected. It's like, that means those kids had also no syrup, sody pop, and no animatronic, and weirdly homoerotic music videos playing on the screen.
You want to tell them the story how we went to the Walmart after and the pizza kicked in?
Oh, yeah. So I think I remember this. So we were going to see Spider-Verse, and the showing wasn't till later, and so we went to a Walmart that was nearby, and we're walking through, pointing out the Five Nights at Freddy's toys and being general nuisances to ourselves, and then Enu's just gone. And we're like, where the hell did she go? And I think, like, either you got a text or a call just for her to say, the pizza kicked in. I'm shitting. It's like, thank you for the play-by-play, bud.
Yeah. I'm in the public Walmart. Thank you.
Enu was like, why do they call this a restroom? I'm fighting for my life.
which is a great fucking line. It was like, and then she came out and we're like, you okay? No.
$5 from Singing Guy. Thank you very much, dude. It says, if you have the opportunity to have a big figurine of any character, what would it be?
Goliath.
Goliath. Absolutely.
I want him on his throne, like full album recreation.
I want post-explosion Goliath on
like
his
a
throne.
McFarlane Toys type, like fully detailed.
Yeah,
like a statuette, basically.
Really, yeah, I'd have something like that.
I will say, we do have a figurine coming out.
We do.
And if it does good enough, who knows? Sky's the limit.
And yesterday we got a lot of updates on a major merch drop.
I know, I gaslit a bunch of people in the server earlier today. And by a bunch, I mean one person who wasn't committed to the bit, because I changed the band.
I would just say, folks, stay tuned.
Yeah, it's gonna be
within
great.
The next 2 or 3 weeks, we'll have some stuff for you.
Yes.
As the old saying goes, sales of this figurine coming out will determine other types of merchandise of this magnitude in the future. So
yeah,
Confucius
Confucius
if you are
said
people
that.
who shut the
What you said? As the saying goes, like that is. Don't set up the pins if you don't want me to knock them down with this bowling ball.
You hit a completely different lane.
Oh no, I think I hit Will.
Sorry, I'm stretching. I'm 32.
Fuck you.
Officer, please. I'm an old man.
So I get so many mixed feelings when people say, like, when they're actually like confused when I say I'm 32. They're like, you look
Why are
18.
they confused?
Because I look younger, apparently.
Yeah, that's a compliment. That you're
I
younger
don't
than you
know.
look.
I think I would like to look my age.
Oh,
You know, like...
Trooper has one more question for us.
Oh.
But yes, if what we're going to be releasing does well, then we can do more things like it.
Yes, so
that's the long and short of that.
Pre-order.
Yes. Let me tell you guys, like, just the one thing before we get to this question. The past, like, 2 weeks have been us being frustrated at things that we can't control. And then, like, the past 2 days has been all those things getting updated and resolved, and I'm like... I mean, thank you. I mean, thank you, but still.
It's taking them piss.
Yes.
But yeah, not in our hands. We have been communicating. We've been doing as much as we can to talk to these people with very vigorous contingency plans otherwise that we would have had in our hands. But that did persist. But I would ask, if you were looking for any updates on the stuff, we are not the people to go to, unfortunately. We will try our best to give you information, but if you want something quickly, go to Retroware, go to Ownage, go to all these places. They're the ones who promised us this, and we're just as annoyed as you are.
Yes, but I'm very excited about what's... With that said, I'm excited of what's to come, because everything's looking cool. But Trooper asks, final question. What are your guys' DAGames, Iris, or... I guess this is favorite. DAGames, Iris, or WRO moments. Can be songs, memes, or stories, blah, blah, blah. Can't wait to see y'all at Momo. We can't wait to see you at Momo. I'm going to drop kick you.
What is WRO?
Will Ryan Original, like Pandorium and stuff.
Favorite so do we have to pick a favorite from each one, or are those just...
I'll go first, I guess.
Yeah.
First... DAGames, I guess, was the first Knockout movie we did.
That was great.
That was honestly so fun. I still remember that fondly. Iris was when I finally got to reveal Damon Adams as the voice actor of Goliath. Those were like some incredibly powerful moments. And doing it at last year's MomoCon was one of my favorites of all time. And Will Ryan Originals, finally talking about the Solitude lore, like the subject placement, the focus group that we did, the focus group live stream, where I finally got to talk about it and just building on the universe. Yeah, like those would be mine.
Yes. What about you, Chris?
My favorite DAGames moment hasn't come out yet.
Is it from is it from our latest recording?
Yes.
Yeah. I
know,
see.
Yeah, I could see why. Yes. This is like Will saying, "What's my favorite song? It hasn't come out yet."
Yeah.
But what about anything else?
Iris. What? Trying to think of what, like, because Solitude isn't really part of that, like, lore.
No, that's Pandorium. That's WRO.
Trying to think with Iris. I mean, I guess by default favorite was when Will said he wanted to, like, make something outside of that, because I knew, you know, from his Onyx Colony years that's something that's always been a deep passion for, and that he could basically afford the risk at that time, because he had already established himself as a musician.
That's right, yeah. I remember like being so happy at those moments to be able to like try something.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Will Ryan Originals would be like the Solitude characters, because I mean, Solitaire the movie was my idea, and that obviously was a seed that got planted. Will went, I've got an idea! And came up, you know, with this whole character along with Cheech.
Yeah, this throwaway character that everybody suddenly loved, and like, yeah.
Well, he's got an appealing design, so
he's very appealing, like a banana.
Yeah. I mean, because without Solitude, we wouldn't have Glitzy.
And Glitzy is great. I love Glitzy.
That's true. Yeah.
I thought
they are great.
It's my three are Glitzy, Heather, and
Belvedere, yes.
Yeah.
Gianni, Christine.
Gianni, and Christine
Buca de Beppo.
Massive Costello.
Costello. That says. I know she's an East Coast giddy.
She's
just like me for real.
I guess that means it's my turn. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good twist.
DAGames. I mean, I'm always gonna have like a very big amount of pride in Ambush because like that music video's production was so like interesting and came out and it got such a good response. It really like because I was real that entire experience doing Ambush was like my first exposure into using After Effects, and that's when I realized, oh shit, I'm actually good at After Effects, and all that. So that was big. It was also like my first project where I was very much like part of the team lead because I was like, you know, redoing like revising the board, sending it to Kai to do stuff, and then like doing all this. It was great. That and Cup de Grace. I mean, those are the two big DA things. Iris, either it would be doing the interview with you for the Resurrection. That's one of my favorite videos that I've just recorded.
That was really nice, yeah.
It was such a great interview. Or how well the Jaws of Dawn campaign went on and how people still talk about it. Like I see people talk about it on radio, and sometimes people suggest like the soundtrack to Jaws of Dawn, and I really love the fact that I love the world of Iris and how much it seems to be able to translate to multimedia stuff like a game and things like that. And then Solitude, I mean, I helped run the beta testing stream, so that was really cool to be like there for that initial reaction people had. And I think also just outside, I mean, actually, my other favorite thing is I was just really happy when the Will Ryan Originals channel hit 20K, because that made, I think, it was just really cool to see people be like, oh, let's get it to 20K, and, because I always, you know, I like, at least once every stream or every other stream, I'm playing Living Life Without the Cord and Story of a Gala, you know, stuff that's on the Will Ryan Originals channel. So so I always love that. And I mean, Living Life Without the Cord is probably my favorite Will Ryan original.
It's a very fun song to play live.
It's very fun. So probably that. Oh, and like outside of my own narcissism with DA, I love how Choo Choo Charles became such a big song for the fucking Thomas the Tank Engine horror ass game. Like, I'm like, you can never predict shit like that, you know?
Yeah, that was very shocking. The thing that shocked me is because it was a metal song. Those things don't tend to do well for us, but like, we still make them anyway because I prefer them. But that one just shot up like crazy. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And yeah, it became staple post. It became a really good song.
It's why I love whenever I'm doing radio and I look up like a song and I see that it's gotten like a jump in, because, you know, viewership is not an indicative quality on the quality of the song itself.
Exactly.
But like when I see that's a song that used to be underappreciated has started to get a boon, and I'm like, oh wow, it's hit this mile. The amount of times that I've gone to a song and I'm like, oh wait, it's hit 1 million since the last time I played it. Wowie zowie! Like it's always just a really fun thing, because I've been seeing that songs that I think didn't get enough love when they came out are starting to get love. I've been seeing that a lot with Sky High of all things. And it's like, it's just like, you know what? I like that. Keep it up. So I don't have to hear the same 3 songs over and over again. Please. People think I've had someone ask if I walk away during the streams when songs play. No, I'm listening with you. Which means I hear it every time you guys ask for fucking... Actually, I'll give this. The DA radio audience is good. I don't think I've ever had a repeat of the quote-unquote DA songs. Like, I don't think I've ever had to play, like, Build Our Machine more than 3 times, or I'm the Phone Guy more than 3 times, or something like that. They're good. They're good lads with that. With exceptions.
With exceptions.
With exceptions of songs. Fucking Milkman. But, you know, overall. Okay, I think with this, Febby is done. Look at
Yay!
That was so cool.
I know. I'm keeping the shirt, the little pocket transparent, so that way it could actually be the color of whatever shirt they pick. But yeah, because I've had this idea for fake shirt pocket designs for a while. In fact, the template that I started sketching Febby out on, because this is an old file. This is a file from like 2021. Oh, actually, I know how to tell that when this file was made, because they're gonna see a little behind the scenes thing here. That's the original design for the snowball fight. That's the original concept. Right. This was my pitch for the snowball fight shirt. Back when this was, oh yeah, because it was like there's Chris. I think I had the original thing is that I was getting hit with the snowball, because there's Sean.
Yeah.
No, Sean was always gonna get hit by a snowball, because that's Sean.
Yeah.
There's Chris. There's you, and there's me. Because I could tell this is me because, but like, yeah, this was my pitch design, because we were thinking of holiday designs, and I was like, how about this?
Yeah.
So that is.
I remember. I think it was because we were cutting it close for the season, but I'd love to actually see this in a shirt.
Yeah, and then, you know, one thing led to another, and, like, I think I still have the shirt design on my files. Where is it? I love that shirt still. That shirt's still such a good design.
It was the snowball one, wasn't it?
Yeah, the snowball fight.
The snow globe.
Yeah, it was in like a snow globe shape, but it was a snowball fighting.
Ah, yeah.
That one was. I'm still. I think like when I went to HarmonyCon and Christian and Kai went, I think they had. I know that Sean went to the last MomoCon with that shirt. Like, he still has that shirt, which makes me happy. Ah, God, I love that shirt. Do we have it on Fourth Wall? I would love to bring it back.
Maybe for when Christmas comes around.
Yeah, when Christmas.
Yeah. For jerseys.
God, like the that and the little heart, like the graffiti heart shirt I made. I really want to come back. Those were really fun designs.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. But what I was going to say, there's these were the original ideas that I had for the little false pockets, because I had a will in a pocket. And then this one I may actually still make, which is the whole knockout crew in a little pocket, looking like a little freaks. I don't know why. I always like to draw you screaming.
Yeah, it's a staple.
It's an emotional release.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why I was like, you know what would be a good warm up? Febby in a pocket, especially since I needed that, because the original file that I had I did like a whole page of concept designs for shirts and stuff a couple days ago. Because I was really inspired by Gamer Sup shirts with like the color isolation, because they'll have like a grayscale design with a pop of color, and I really wanted to do designs like that. So I did like each layer was like 7 designs of each like character, like knockout member, and like I had Solitude ideas, and I was really happy. Then my power went out. So I have to re-sketch all those, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna warm up with a design that will be easy and that I like. So, but yeah, I think that will probably end the stream. But
we just got a few questions though.
Let's. We're just chilling out now.
So for $2 from Singing Guy, any voice actors you wish to be featured in your work? John DiMaggio.
Ooh, John DiMaggio would be great.
John DiMaggio, ultimate. Yep, no questions.
Oh yeah, John DiMaggio would be great. Here's the thing. I know that one actor I would love to be in any DA Online thing is actually in it, with Kovac. So.
That's right. Yeah, Kovac. He is. one of the AI chairman of the boards in Solitude.
Yeah, professional voice act. Like Kovacs is a professional, but like the big boy the big boy TV people. Probably like Rob Paulson. I would love Rob Paulson in something. That or Billy,
I would too.
That or Billy West. I would like to hear. I would love them in there.
Trez McNeil.
Ooh, yeah.
I would have
Let's just get all the Animaniacs back in here.
Yeah, I have the perfect character for Trez McNeil. I can't say anything, and I won't. But yeah, I have the perfect character, and I'm like, oh man, Trez would kill this.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, any of them would be really great. I want Billy West doing his Zap Brannigan voice for something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. If he was going to be anybody, it would be Wallace.
I mean, we had this discussion, I think, literally like yesterday or something, where I said like, if we got Psychic Pebbles in something.
Oh yeah, Zach Hadel to do Wallace. That'd be funny.
Hello. Hello, I'm ready to take the placement test, yes.
But yes, let's ask DAGames, how old were you when you created your channel? How old were you? Actually, don't answer that.
It's 2011. So that'd be like 13 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I would have been 19.
Wow.
I believe.
Fucking baby. Child.
But that's my YouTube channel. I created my Newgrounds account when it was 1999. So I'm trying to think of when how old I would have been then. Jesus fuck.
I mean, like
7?
You made your Newgrounds when you were 7. Wow.
Yeah, I was a very young boy.
Little baby man.
Yeah. The trooper with $5 says, Chrissy, I'm mentally preparing myself for the drop kick at MomoCon.
Oh yeah, like, you know, I'm fully prepared to just tap my elbow, jump on the table, because we don't have a vendor table. We have succinct autograph time, so I have a limited time frame to beat up every single fan that comes by my way.
You have to pay extra for the kicking.
Oh yeah, so yeah, God,
liable, right?
Yes, exactly. You know, and if it's either cash or you have to use card. There's a sales tax for the ass whooping. You know, I gotta report that to the IRS. So, you know, cans of whoop ass. You know, I gotta pay federal and state.
They're very
for that.
understanding about this kind of stuff. You know,
exactly. And you know, if I say that you're a charity case, then I get a deductible. So.
That's right. As twisted as it is, I'm sure it would work out.
I would like people to know I am not a violent person. I just like threatening violence.
Yeah, that's always fun.
It means that I like you.
Casey McKay asks, will Chi-Chi return for another DA knockout? There's no opposition of it, but like we only really, for knockouts, we usually reserve them for guests, and usually we like to twist them out. We like to change up the roster. So this time it was Derek.
Exactly.
Derek
and so technically Christian. So it's like, you know, I would not be opposed to having Chi-Chi in a video. Like, for all we know, she could be in a video that's not a knockout. She just appears, says hi.
Exactly, yeah.
But like, you know, most things it's the magic conch shell of maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
We don't have we don't have an almanac of like things that we're planning to the dot. It's just kind of like, hey, you want to do this thing? Okay.
Okay.
I pooped myself.
There was one a while back saying to all three, can you predict the next Fortnite collab? I think it'll be Helldivers.
I want it to be either Warhammer or
true.
Or I want them to bring back Kratos into the shop, but have more God of War characters, like